Like most high school seniors, 17-year-old Coriana Welch spent the beginning of her senior year preparing for prom, spending time with friends and family, anxiously awaiting that exhilarating moment she would cross the stage with childhood friends, donning a cap and gown.
I was like a regular teenage girl. I loved going to parties, hanging out with my friends.
But in November of last year, following surgery to remove a tumor found on her ovary, the fun-loving A student, who was known just as much for her scholastics as her social exuberance, was forced to deal with a different type of life-changing event.
Right when I woke up from surgery, he said I had cancer.
In that moment, the fun of senior year turned into a semester out of school. Classes filled with friends replaced by daily chemotherapy sessions, hours of treatment every weekday designed to save the very life Coriana says she felt was already passing her by.
I had some days where I couldn't get out of bed, like I stayed in the bed all day. It's just like I would get up and the room would be spinning, or I didn't even want to go to my doctor's appointment. I was so sick.
Losing her energy and close friends led the one-time ambitious student to hit an all-time low point during her treatment.
I was almost done with chemotherapy, and I went to the doctor for a checkup, and they told me my levels were like back up. So I'm thinking the chemotherapy isn't working, like what's gonna happen? Like I'm gonna have to do it all over again. And I was just like, I'm not gonna do it again. I'm just gonna let it take its toll.
Now boasting a clean bill of health, cancer in remission, Coriana celebrated her last day of chemo in March. And although she took the semester off to battle the big C, Coriana's 3.9 GPA included enough A's to earn her a new title.
The 2013 valedictorian resident is Miss Coriana Welch.
In fact, Coriana's health scare has translated into a newly confirmed purpose for life, says the budding nursing student.
I always liked to help people, like even when I was little, I wanted to help people. But then when I found out I had cancer, it was like, I have to help everybody, anybody I can, so they won't be in the situation that I was in.
Coriana's academic success, coupled with her dedication to selflessly help others, actually reflects a formula much more prevalent in local youth than often reported. In fact, there's no doubt the more than 5,000 students graduating from DeKalb County schools in the class of 2013 each have unique and inspiring stories truly depicting the bright future of DeKalb County.
There's some outstanding, tremendous stories of these young people, how they've overcome adversity and hardship, and just some of the most difficult odds. And they still pursued their dreams. They worked hard each and every day. They have earned the right to go to college.
That's why DeKalb County CEO Burrell Ellis decided to create the first ever DeKalb County Education Scholarship Fund in support of DeKalb's academically accomplished and community-oriented students. Lakeside High student Erin Shear's 3.8 grade point average helped get her accepted into Boston University. But it was a different number, the cost of tuition, which stood to strike the wrong note in her otherwise harmonious academic career, the price of college.
I come from a single parent family, and my dad raises twin daughters, and we were both really into music, and so it's hard for him to sometimes meet our needs, but he's always put our education first no matter what.
Like her peers, the promise of college also presents a new uncertainty far beyond the expected angst of finding new friends, moving to a new place, and starting a new chapter.
I was actually struggling a bit internally when I found out I had to take out a sizable loan, and just struggling with the feeling of knowing that you had to do that because you had no other resources was very hard.
Like Erin, Tucker High School student Ramon Wendell Johnson eagerly pursues his dreams of attending college. Dedicated to his studies and his love for giving back, this future music major already has nearly 1,500 community service hours under his belt. Watching his father's determination to provide for his family by working odd jobs since being unemployed in 2006 has only encouraged Ramon and his sister, a junior at Tucker High, to work even harder to achieve their academic dreams of attending Morehouse and Spelman College upon graduation.
Me and my sister, we had to make a decision. So we really did make our struggles a catalyst for change as far as making connections on campus and just making sure that we exceeded academically.
This Student Leadership Council vice president and teacher cadet decided to spend his senior year applying to any and every scholarship he could find, determined to support his own dreams.
In fact, it felt like most of my homework this year was applying for scholarships. And I try to tell any upcoming senior that it's imperative that you do not let the stress of college finances fall upon the shoulders of your parents.
Last summer, I went to Eritrea with my family. Just seeing the young kids' faces light up at the sight of us and all the things we had brought from them really inspired me to continue my work in Eritrea.
Voted most likely to change the world by her classmates, Febin Laine looks forward to attending Emory University in the fall, where she will continue her work of Kids Helping Kids, a nonprofit organization she founded at just 10 years old to help disadvantaged youth in her parents' native country.
They emigrated from Eritrea in the latter half of the 20th century, and so learning about their struggles and a war-ravaged nation, that really compelled me to help out in the community there.
And while this larger-than-life personality says her path to studying both business and international studies has led to a little financial planning of her own.
I haven't had a heart attack or anything from looking at my financial aid statement. Close, but I haven't gotten there.
She says she too seeks scholarships of all sizes.
When you're a broke college kid, heck, if somebody gives me $50, I'll take it.
From Southwest DeKalb to Tucker and Lakeside High Schools and beyond, there's no question the class of 2013 is prepared to achieve new heights, destined to promise a huge return on the community's investment in them, an investment born through a desire to support the future of DeKalb County.
Last year, I received an award through the National Association of Counties. Along with that award came a $5,000 amount of money that we could use for scholarships. We decided instead of just giving away $5,000 one time, we would ask other corporate stakeholders and community stakeholders to match it.
And match it they did. Eager to support the aspirations of DeKalb County students, CEO Ellis was able to raise more than $120,000, translating effective partnerships into educational scholarships for a total of 26 DeKalb County students.
I am so proud of these young men and women who've sacrificed so much, worked so hard, and become extremely successful during their educational careers. They are the best and the brightest, and they represent the next generation of leaders who will transform this county, this state, and our nation, and even the world.
Government can't do it all, business can't do it all, and so by working together, I believe that we leverage those efforts. And the idea that we have in this particular initiative of giving some kids an opportunity that they never would have had.
These are just a few of the 26 students selected for the first ever DeKalb Education Fund, offering a first award to these well-deserving students as they ready themselves to enter a new chapter of their lives and indeed the future of DeKalb County.
I'm Erin Shear and I'm ready to go to college.
I am Ramon Johnson, and I am ready for college.
My name is Febin Laine, and I am ready for college.
I am Coriana Roach, and I am ready to go to college.